back of the net and knocked it away with a stick. Hutchinson. Save. Johnson's efforts to freeze the puck works here, and that'll get a whistle and we'll have a face-off. Under 3 minutes remaining in our second period. The Penguins are showing in the hard way for them what happens when you do not control the puck.
Yeah, the problem is you've got to hope that the other team makes mistakes, and then you're not dealing from a position of strength.
Big-time collision right there. Let's see who gets up. Hutchinson's down. Whoa, what a solid hit he took.
Gary, does not look good, and you can imagine that there may be a serious injury here because the hit was seismic.
Malkin's efforts in the face-off dot just have not worked tonight, and as a result, his team is struggling. He turned, and knocked it away while it was in the air. Pass up the middle to Malkin. Scoring opportunity, has it on the stick. Last minute of play here in the second period. Great scoring position and a save made to Malhotra. That's going to go into the corner. Nice feathering touch. Samuelson's makes the effort, and as a result gets down there and beats that icing call. And we conclude 2 periods of play. Vancouver's team control of what's going on the ice has also led to this 40-minute lead.
Yeah, Gary, you mentioned team control. That's how they've done it. You can't control the flow of play without good passing, without guys that are willing to sacrifice. That's what they've done. Flow of play is on their side, and as a result, they've got a nice lead going into the third.
That's a nice use of the stick to break that up. Gets that one on the tape in his own offensive zone. Chance from in tight. Desperation requires effort. He gave it right there to knock that away. On the charge, 3-on-2. Big snapshot. To Dupuis. Picks that puck up along the point. Rifles that one, and what a great place to shoot it from. Good poke check. That'll break up the offensive flow. Good coverage. He's got to move this puck. Bouncing puck off a body on the way through. Over 4 minutes gone by here in the third. The Penguins early here in this third period would just like to find one stat in their favor.
Yeah, well, maybe a goal. I mean, they need something to spark them because they're getting crushed. With the puck on the stick, into the offensive zone he comes. Trying to pick that puck up in front of his own net. Danger to Ponikarovsky. He's got a couple of points in this game, but when you look at the scoreboard, it's not going to make him feel much better. Take the wood, knock it away. He did. Good save made. Good hustle to get that puck out of the zone. To Jordan Staal. Gets around him. Ponikarovsky. To Jordan Staal. Takes that return pass back on the stick. Ballard's making the right moves tonight. He gets that one out of the zone, gives his team a chance to regroup. Diagonally, in the air, and into the corner. Needs to clear here, trying to get it out. The Penguins will touch that one up. We'll have a face-off in the icing call. Win a draw, get a shot. There it is. 2 for 1. Got the stick on that one at the point. Big time. Score! He's got a shot at a trick. That's his second. Vancouver's snipers, they are present and scoring. Full throttle. I mean, they have just taken this game away.
Whistle, face-off, had it covered. Sometimes periods define a game. This may be one of those because there have been chances here, and all of them have been turned away.
Tell you what, Gary, the period might be a microcosm of his career. You talk about definition. He has been terrific.
That puck's going to stay in possession after he tied up on the face-off. Malhotra. And knocks that one down and keeps possession of it to Crosby. Samuelson's Jets were on that time. He had to get down there in a hurry to get that whistle. Got that one covered. That'll get a whistle and a face-off. He wants one right here. Gloves are going to come off. Shot. That shot hits him and is blocked, even though I don't think he ever saw it coming. Snap. Oh, what a shot. Scores! Vancouver's got the goal they needed probably to put this out of reach.
Well, I can't believe how they upped the ante. I mean, they came out in the third and said, this game belongs to us. They have grabbed it.
Johnson's cover up there will result in a face-off.
Assisted by number 9. Under the goal. 13 minutes, 41 seconds.
Has that puck under control in his offensive zone. Good wrist shot. Good shot from a tough location and a better save with a blocker. And gets that puck out of the zone. That'll be cleared the length of the ice. To Cook. To Ehrhoff. Needed to get that puck out of there, and he did. He's cleared it the length of the ice. Got to get rid of that puck in that end. To Sterling. To Orpik. Pass back. Tic-tac on that one. Under 2 minutes left. Third period. Vancouver's looking better than they have at any other point in this game, Bill.
Gary, they have found a little more room in that throttle, and they've moved it forward.
Not much balance in this game. This has been a blowout, and we're closing in on the end of it. Goaltender back in behind the net. Stick handles. The Penguins touch up here coming. We'll get a whistle for icing. Iginla's goal-scoring ability in this game right now is the difference.
You know, a lot of players don't want the puck on their stick in clutch situations. This guy just craves it. He was awesome.
Henrik's efforts on the faceoffs have been just magnificent. Another draw win with his team up. The Penguins whistle here for the faceoff. That one touched up for icing. Adams has control of the puck right there. That's unusual tonight.
Gary, he's a big minus, and the only way he can forget about that stat is if his team comes back and wins, but that's a long shot.
We've got a delayed call coming up. The Canucks are getting 2 for tripping. Send one over.
Well, this is going to be called tripping, and Gary, I think it's one of the toughest ones to call. There are a lot of guys that...
Oh, here we go. 2 of them are lining up. We're ready.
Time of the penalty. 19 minutes, 33 seconds.
Bill, in this kind of a game at this point here in the third period with the score being what it is, does this fight make any difference?
I don't think it's going to make a difference in the score at all, but I mean, at some point, you got to let the other team know you're willing to pay a price to be competitive. Message sent.
What a move. Save made. And they're into it. Here we go. Bill, this game may be over as far as the scoreboard's concerned. I wonder, though, are we going to get through this third period without some more of this?
I don't know. You got to know the linesmen, the refs are going to be really watching this. To me, this was about sending a message, putting it in a bottle, floating it out to sea, and seeing if it floats up on shore for the next time.
All right, fisticuffs, let's go. Bill, here in the third period, we know on the scoreboard we've got a blowout, and I'm wondering we're going to have more of this.
We could, and I know one thing. The fight's not going to change the momentum or change the score. I think it's all about the next time these two guys meet. Sent a message. That's what happened here.
To Blake. Malhotra trying to find a way to get this out of the zone. And they're able to get that one out of the end. That'll take some time off that clock. And that's the end of this one. The Penguins' loss is going to have them shaking their heads here in Game 2.
Gary, they know what kind of trouble they're in. Down 2-0 in a series. Few teams come back from this deficit.
All right, let's take a look at our 3-star selections for tonight's game.
Tonight's second star for Vancouver, number 9. And tonight's first star for Vancouver, number 12, Jerome Inwood.
So long, everybody. That's going to do it. I'm Gary Thorne for Bill Clement and EA Sports. Thanks for being with us, and good night.